Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Allie and welcome to a new month and a new TBR game. Last year I created my own little board and I use tarot cards to direct me on the board, and I pick my books that way for the month, and sometimes I read them, sometimes I don't. Either way, it's so much fun, so we're gonna do that again. I know I said I was going to like revamp the board. I totally lied. Like, why fix a broken... No. Why fix what's not broken? There's like a better way to say that and I forget. But I have changed quite a few of the prompts for the different tarot cards, so I will link down my Google Doc for the directions on how to play and also the different prompts. And I hope we get some new ones today because it sounds fun. I will also link my original video where I go painstakingly through the directions of how to play this. It sounds complicated, but it's really simple once you start seeing me go. Also, I was going to paint my nails. Now you have to deal with my boring ass regular looking human nails. Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna shuffle and we're gonna get started. I think I'm gonna play for 5 books this time. We'll see what happens. All right, this is the board. This is the direction pile. This is the royal pile. And this is the major arcana, AKA the character cards. We also have our token, little bitch. She gets so excited to film these videos. I'm going to close my eyes and just swing her around the board, and she's going to go here. All right, we're starting with book number 1. Again, we're playing for 5 books. Are you ready? We're going to go in this direction. The 9 of Swords, which I believe is sci-fi or fantasy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've landed on a green spot, which means we pick 1 character card. The prompt is the moon. This prompt has stayed the same. It is to read a dark or sad or scary book. All right, let's pick some books. First up, I have to read a sci-fi or fantasy that is sad, scary, or dark. You know what would actually be kind of fitting? Okay. Also, yes, this is my outfit. Don't judge me. Is The Whispering Dark, because it's fantasy, but the word dark is in it. And I've really been wanting to read this, especially since it's like fall and we're like in that academic setting. Also, I'm getting really hot in this. I might have to change. But also, the men's section at Target like never fails me. I'm sorry. This is about a young woman named Delaney. She is deaf and she has won a scholarship to this very prestigious school, and within that school there are different sections, I guess, and it's a college. They're like new adult age, but she's going to like the topmost section, and it turns out it's like a magical kind of thing that they're studying. They train students to slip between parallel worlds. How cool is that? But then she also has this dude on campus named Colton who apparently knew her when she was younger, and she like saved his life or he died. I don't even know what's going on. I'm in it for I guess it's not like a boarding school setting, but it's like an academic sleepaway setting at college. Oh my god, that's what that is. It's early, I'm sorry, forgive me for being dumb. And like the magic, and I especially love it in a fantasy when the main character is not used to fantasy stuff and then she's introduced to it and then it's like, oh my god, a whole new world. So this should be very fun. Okay, I'm happy. All right, book number 2, we are going in this direction. Again, sci-fi or fantasy. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. The 7 of Swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've landed, oh, you can't even fucking see that. We've landed on a pink spot, so this time I get 2 character cards and we're gonna have to combine the prompts. Sometimes this makes sense and sometimes it doesn't, so we're just gonna have fun with it. Let's see what it is. 3, 2, 1. Whew. We have the Empress and the Magician. Ooh, I think this one's new. Let's see. Okay, the Empress is to read a book featured in a new release video, and the Magician is now to, choose 3 books, put the books with the highest and lowest page count back on my shelf, and then read the books that's left. Okay. That's gonna be fun. Also, yes, I just came up with that random prompt out of my ass the other night. I thought it was so fun. Okay, so let me go on my backlist spreadsheet and just find fantasy sci-fi so far. My Mac has been doing some weird blinky thing, so I don't know if it's gonna affect the screen recording. I might have to cut it out, but just in full disclosure, there's some issues. All right, so we are in fantasy sci-fi and I need to find all the new released video books. There's quite a few. And then I have to pick 3. I'm so excited. This is so fun. Ooh, I have really been wanting to read Self-Portrait with Nothing. Okay, we're picking Self-Portrait with Nothing for sure. And then I'm guessing, let's just do a number generator. Including Self-Portrait with Nothing, there are 25. So 1 through 25, hopefully we don't get 1, is 25, which is A Tribute of Fire. I'm pretty sure there's a dragon on that cover. And then 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Twice Lived. Okay. I'm not really interested in either of those. We'll see what happens. We're gonna go by the Goodreads page count, so it's like totally fair. Self-Portrait with Nothing is 295 pages. Twice Lived is 248, and then A Tribute of Fire. I feel like it's gonna be chunky because I feel like dragon books are always really chunky. Oh wait, this isn't a dragon book. 524 pages? Okay, so we're reading Self-Portrait with Nothing because it's in the middle of the page counts. Yeah. Now I just have to find it on my shelves because I have recently reorganized my entire bookshelf in the most convoluted and inconvenient way. One second. All right, here we go. This is about a young woman, and I believe her mom makes like portraits. Within these portraits, our main character can go and see her alternate lives, like alternate realities. I don't know. It sounds really interesting, but it also could be like the Midnight Library, which I detest. So it's going to be interesting. I hear it's well written. The cover is gorgeous. Oh. Okay, wait, maybe I've never read this book flap. I've just like said the same synopsis every time. It says, abandoned as an infant on the local veterinarian's front porch, Pepper was raised by two loving mothers and now at 36 is married to the stable, supportive Ike. She's never told anyone that at 15 she discovered the identity of her biological mother. Intrigue. That's because her birth mother is Ulla Frost, a reclusive painter famous for the outrageous claims that her portraits summon their subjects' doppelgangers from parallel universes. Okay, wait, this is so different. Researching the rumors, Pepper couldn't help but wonder, okay, is she Carrie Bradshaw? Is there a parallel universe in which she is more confident, more accomplished, better able to accept love? A universe in which Ulla, her birth mom, decided she was worth keeping. Oh god, mommy issues. A universe in which Ulla's rejection didn't still hurt too much to share. Okay, this is gonna make me cry. But also, it could be annoying because the answer is going to be like, she's gonna love the mothers that took her in, and she's gonna be like, oh no, my real, actual life is the one worth living. I hope it's not as basic as that, but if the characters are good enough, the atmosphere and writing are good enough, I guess it doesn't matter. All right, book number 3, we are going in this direction. We have the Nine of Wands, which is romance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have a green card. This is our character. Ready? The Fool. I think I might have changed this one too. The Fool is to read a 5-star prediction. Oh god, that's gonna be hard with romance. I don't know. All right, next up I have to read a 5-star romance prediction, which is very tough because I've only had 2 5 stars. Oh wait, this is coming out in just a week. This is Lost and Lassoed by Lila Sage, I'm pretty sure. And it's the 3rd book in a series. I can't remember the series is called. But Swift and Saddled, the 2nd book, was one of my only 5 stars I've ever had for a romance. So there is, excuse me, a possibility that this could be one too. I need to change my shirt, 1 second. Okay, much better. I'm trying to live those fall vibes, but I live on a fucking tropical island, so my bad. Anyway, I think I was saying there's a possibility this could be a 5-star, but that's kind of risky because the 1st book in this series, Done and Dusted, I DNF'd. I didn't really like it. The other one that could be a qualifier, again, based on the author of the other 5-star romance I've ever had, is Not Another Love Song by Julie Soto, because I have no idea where it is, but I gave this book a 5-star. I don't know though, because sometimes when I base 5-star predictions just because of the author, it doesn't always work out. What? But honestly, I think these 2 are my best bet. Oh, not this one. And since it's just coming out and I'm so excited to read it and it's like topical, I'm gonna choose Lost and Lassoed. So yes, this is about enemies to lovers. They've known each other for decades, and all throughout the series they've been bickering, and I'm just so ready to like see the flip of them tearing off each other's clothes. I think she's going to help him with his daughter, like taking care of her over the summer. That's just my synopsis, like estimation. The heat is getting me. Sorry, my sentences aren't making sense. So yeah, it's gonna be a hot, like seasonally book, which will be fitting for me, and hopefully a 5-star. Oh my god. This is scary. I don't know what it is about 5-star predictions. This is why I put this as a prompt, because I put them off and I'm scared of them. All right, book 4, second to last book. We're going in this direction. The 6 of Wands, again, romance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man, we haven't landed on a blank spot this entire time, and that's like a first. We have a green again, so we are going to pick one character card, and the prompt is The Lovers. I do think I know what this is. Yes, read a book that was published in June. Next up, we have another romance, and this one has to be published in June. And actually, I'm wondering if this was. I feel like it was July, but wouldn't that be perfect? Yeah, no, this was not published in June. Okay, let's see. We do have the latest Ali Hazelwood book, Not in Love. I have been wanting to read this. I don't know why I'm putting this one off. I feel like it's gonna be my favorite of her book. And again, I'm intimidated by things I think I'm going to enjoy. Makes no sense. But then something that's been on my TBR a few times that I really do want to read is 6 More Months of June. I can't even tell you how many times I've said those words out of my mouth. This is like a YA contemporary romance, and for some reason, I'm just so in the mood to read those. I'm pretty sure these are two besties, and he's like a jock and she's not. He possibly knows how to ball and she possibly knows how to Aristotle. And something happens where like she starts going out with his friend and he has a girlfriend and it's messy, but they love each other. And then they're going to call. I don't know. I need to read it. I think I'm gonna lock in for 6 More Months of June. Plus, like, the book title goes with the prompt. Published in June, but it's set in June. That's perfect. And on to our final and 5th book. We are going in this direction. The Six of Cups, which is general or literary fiction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We landed on a pink space, so we picked 2 character cards and combine the prompts. Where are you? There you are. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Whoosh! We have Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. I'm pretty sure this is to, okay, let me just not make shit up. Wheel of Fortune is to read a book that was featured in a TBR, which was not what I thought it was. Okay. And then the Sun was read a book that was featured in a book haul. Okay, I feel like that's gonna be easy. All right, next we have Contemporary that was on a TBR, and I forget, hold on. On a TBR and featured in a book haul. Let's go to my trusty backlist spreadsheet. We're looking for fiction in a book haul, and oh God, why do I keep forgetting what this is? And in a TBR. Oh God, I see Young Mungo up there. I'm so intimidated to read this. We have 14 options here. Big Swiss. Oh, I really do want to read that before the end of the year. I'm gonna go with Big Swiss. What an icon, what a legend. Look at that bitch. I have been so curious about this book ever since I heard it was coming out because it's about a woman who I believe transcribes sex therapy sessions, and she becomes obsessed with this one patient, and she calls her Big Swiss, which is potentially offensive. And our main character is just completely obsessed with her, so she pretends to have like a meet cute with her. She orchestrates it at like a dog park. I love stories about obsession. This seems like it's gonna go off the rails. There's bees on the cover and like in the flap. Oh yeah, our main character lives in an ancient Dutch farmhouse, and the house is full of bees, so maybe someone dies and this is like the death scene. Anaphylaxis, anyone? I don't know. It seems unhinged. I've heard the craziest reviews on this, and I think it's time for me to read this. All right, there you go. I have some books here that I'm excited to read. Ones that I possibly wouldn't have grabbed this month per se, but now I'm really pumped. We have The Whispering Dark, a academic fantasy, possibly romance. We have Self-Portrait with Nothing. I think this is categorized as sci-fi, but I think it's gonna be more like general fiction. But there's doppelgangers and alternate parallel universes. I'm very excited. We have 2 romances. We have Lost and Lassoed. I'm so excited for this. And then 6 More Months of June, a nice YA contemporary. And then Big Swiss, an unhinged, weird ass book. I'm also going to be joining my friend Aaliyah on her channel, which I will link down below. We are having a duo discussion about 2 romances. One's a fantasy romance, The Wraith Gang. I started it the other day, very unhinged. And then this, I think it's a monster romance. Like, wow. We're gonna be talking about this on November 10th. I think the live show Aaliyah is already set up, so I will link it down below. If you're interested, you can press notify me and you'll get a notification when we go live. It's gonna be a fun one. Those are some of my November plans. Hopefully I get to all these, we'll see. Let me know if you've read any of these and also what you're planning on reading in November. Otherwise, I'll see you later. Goodbye.